Two teachers accused of abusing one student victim.
A 27-year-old teacher. Her brother is one of the most recognized faces on TikTok, and she was supposed to be molding the next generation. Instead, police say she was grooming one of her own students. This is the Haley Beck case, and the evidence they found is deeply disturbing. Stay alert, stay informed. Let's investigate. To understand this case, you first need to understand who Haley Beck is. She's 27 years old, a high school teacher in Peoria, Arizona, and the older sister of Noah Beck, the social media star with millions of followers on TikTok and a role in the reboot of Baywatch. Haley didn't live in the spotlight like her brother. She was a teacher, a trusted authority figure, someone parents trusted with their children every single day. That trust is at the center of this entire story. This case didn't begin with Haley Beck. It began with a phone. The victim's grandmother noticed something unusual: messages on her grandson's phone. They were from another teacher at Centennial High School, a woman named Angela Berlacca. She confronted her grandson. He told her the truth. She called the police. Investigators arrived and took possession of the phone. They began going through the evidence, and as they dug deeper, they found something nobody anticipated. They were messages from a second teacher, Haley Beck. One family, one phone, one devastating discovery. The text messages police uncovered were alarming. They were overtly sexual in nature. Haley Beck allegedly sent them directly to her student. But it didn't stop there. Inside Haley Beck's home, investigators found a letter she had written to the victim. The contents of that letter paint a picture of someone who wasn't just breaking the law. She appeared completely obsessed. Investigators noted the language was fixated, possessive, and deeply disturbing. People online who have read the letter have used one word repeatedly: pathetic. One commenter said, and I'm quoting this directly, "Every predator is a loser. It is poetry to witness what has to be humiliating to her." The digital trail she left behind was extensive. Before we continue, the case takes an even darker turn. Because there's a question that nobody is asking loudly enough. How did two teachers at the same school target the same student? And why did it take so long for the system to act? Haley Beck was recommended for termination. Not fired immediately, recommended. As of early April 2026, neither teacher has been arrested, and that detail has sparked outrage online. Multiple people have pointed out the double standard. If these had been male teachers, the conversation would look very different. One YouTube comment read, "If the genders were reversed, the teacher would be in prison already." Questions are now being raised about mandatory reporting. Did school officials know? Were there warning signs? And if so, who stayed silent? The Peoria Unified School District says it is cooperating fully with law enforcement, but critics say that is not enough. When the story broke, the internet immediately connected Haley Beck to her brother. Noah Beck, who built his brand on positivity, fitness, and entertainment, was suddenly linked to one of the most disturbing teacher misconduct cases in recent memory. As of this recording, Noah Beck has not made a public statement about his sister. The silence has been noted. On Reddit, on TikTok, on YouTube, millions of people have been following every update. Hundreds of thousands of views across multiple platforms. The story is not going away, and as more evidence is released, the picture only gets worse. So where does this case stand right now? Haley Beck has been recommended for termination. She has denied any wrongdoing through her attorney. Her lawyer says she is entitled to due process, and that a full review of the facts will confirm her innocence. Angela Berlacca, the second teacher, is also no longer employed at the school. Law enforcement continues to investigate. No arrests, no charges, yet. The victim, according to reports, has been reluctant to formally cooperate. A detail that may complicate the legal path forward. But the evidence that has already been made public is significant. This case is still developing. If this video gave you something to think about, hit subscribe, because the next piece of this investigation is already coming. Stay alert, stay informed.